Alright, so starting off, I'm just updating you guys because we haven't talked in so long. I know y'all missed me. I missed y'all. Y'all are my fam. And I've been meaning to make videos, but then I never quite frankly put them out. I was wanting to start like a diary series, and in the diary series I made a video and then I took it down because it was just feeling a little too much. But I think I can be too much. I think it's okay to actually be vulnerable, and that's my thing, right? I love to be vulnerable. I love that I'm able to do that. So many people are not able to, and it's a superpower for me that I often feel like, you know, is used as a weakness in other people's eyes. So today we're going to dive into just things that I've been feeling, things that I've been meaning to talk to you guys about. And it's all about just having a diary. So this is our diary. So let's just diary it all out. So I don't know if you guys watch For the Healthy Host podcast. I watch them a lot. They're really cool. They speak while they're laying down on the floor, and you get a down angle of them. My fridge just turned on. Okay, so I know you guys see the Ice Cube shirt. I'm feeling a little icy. So I've just been really feeling like a lot. All right, how are y'all feeling? Let me ask y'all, because I watched that show that I was just saying. How are y'all feeling? Let me know. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know. So I've been feeling just like there's no one, there's no one really that I can really always feel connected to. It's never just a connection that I just bond with. So it's been kind of tough. I've been trying to figure out okay, well, is it me? All these things, da da da. And that's how much reflection that I try to do. Is I always want to just check in on me first. So I've been learning to check in less on me and more on what is, I guess, kind of expected. I feel like it's too much of the blame of I must have did that in the third to make it where these things in my life aren't quite aligning. The people in my life aren't really aligning. It must be me, right? That's a common self-analysis to do. It's not always you. And I'm here to tell people it's not always you. I feel like as someone who is very in tune with, my feelings and who I am, people don't really understand that. They don't really understand that I'm able to be vulnerable. I'm able to share tough experiences in my life that is traumatic. Everyone's not always going to be there to just kind of hear from a place of love. They're just not. They're just not going to be there to hear from a place of love. And it really got to me for a while. I'm I don't really have my mom to be there for me as a parent. Don't really have my dad to do that. So I'm just going through all the people, and I'm nope, don't got that person. Nope, don't got this person. Don't really got anyone. Maybe a few, maybe just one person really that I can really say that person has always understood me. And it's sad to say because sometimes it's the people that hurt you the most that are the people who really do understand you. So I'm just learning to, understand me for myself so I don't have to be in places where I'm not wanted. I feel like for a long time I've always been in spaces where I just haven't been wanted. And it's a weird realization. I don't know how to describe it, but it's very like an isolating experience. It's kind of like that you're here in your body, right? And you're trying to like connect with the world and the people around you, but it's like nobody sees you. Like nobody really sees you for you. And it sucks. It really sucks. And you start to pick yourself apart a little bit. You're like, well, it must be this, it must be that. Maybe it's because I'm not this. Maybe it's because I'm not that. Am I not pretty enough? Am I not slim enough? Am I too emotional? Everyone calls me sensitive. It's like these things that people have labeled me with have started to become like an inner dialogue. And that's real. That's real. So I find it crazy because that's my superpower. And I am learning to embrace what's my superpower. Everybody's not gonna like me. Everybody's not gonna like the emotional side that I bring to the table. They're not gonna like that. They're not gonna like me wanting to feel valued. They're not gonna like that. And it's okay. It's fine. But I value me. And because I'm learning more to value me, I'm just learning that it's hard. It's so hard. I had a birthday that came and went, and I didn't really get that many calls from people, for real. And I was okay with that. I was like, okay, it's cool. Like, I expected certain people to call, and I'm just learning not to have expectations. And I feel like that's really sad to say, but it's been so many birthdays that people haven't really showed up for me. I felt alone. There's been just not always the best experience, which is real. That's not me complaining. That's just me being real. Like, it hasn't always been the best, which kind of affected me a lot because I'm the type of person who tries to go all out for people on their birthday, try to do all these great things for people because I love them and because I want to see them win, and I'm there to support because I want you to feel supported, because I want to feel supported. So I can only imagine that other people want the same. And I'm the type of person, like, I want gifts, I want all that. So I give what I kind of want to other people, and I'm learning I don't need to do that. I don't need to give people what truly I want given to me. I need people who are going to give me what I need, so I don't have to go out trying to give them what I need. I can give them what they need, and if that aligns with us, I can give them that. But I'm so much of a giver. They say there's givers and they say there's takers. I feel like we're missing a few quadrants here. There's givers, there's takers, there's blamers, and then there's insensitive people, and there's sensitive people. And those sensitive people, you can label them as emotionally intelligent or unemotionally intelligent. So we got the unemotionally intelligent, we got the emotionally intelligent, we got the blamers, we got the givers, we got the takers. That's what I've learned in my life. I've learned those section of people are what I kind of got to figure out, because it's hard out here being emotionally aware, emotionally sensitive to everything around you, to people around you, while working on yourself. it's hard. It's very hard. And I came to a time where I'm just learning to accept me in all the ways that I felt like nobody else accepted me. I've been online. I've got weird comments online. I tried to express that to someone I knew closely to me. They thought I was comparing myself to them because their experience was better. And I said to them, like, okay, like, your experience is good. I don't know why I have this weird experience. Like, people online were being very weird, talking about my goodies. I said, are you okay? Are you okay? Talking about my body, all this stuff, pointing out stuff on my face, all the weird stuff, things that I've experienced in school. And it's very triggering because growing up in school, I was bullied a lot. And I was bullied for everything on my body, from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. I've been bullied for so many things on my body that I truly never really liked my body or liked how I looked, because so many people told me growing up, and I'm talking about my mama, she's included in telling me some of these things about my physical. So I didn't really have a lot of people to uplift me, bring me to a higher place. So now I found myself in adult life trying to get there. And I never really was trying to get to a good space in that way until after I kind of got cheated on. And I say that because that's my experience and that's my truth. I broke. It was like, it was hard for me, very hard, and I literally had to rebuild who I was. And if people can relate to that, you know what I mean? People who can't, you can fit them into one of the categories we mentioned. It's probably going to start with the unemotionally intelligent people cannot really understand that people's experiences really shape who they are. And so, you know, I've tried to get over that hurt and that pain, and it made me overanalyze myself even more. And I never really overanalyzed myself before that time, before the breakup. But after, it was like I was questioning everything. My body, the way I looked. I must have did something wrong. It must have been me. Nobody understood that I was hurt. I didn't know what was it that made, a love so, connected to me fade away in the most tragic way, in the most betrayal way. So that's when it was hard for me. And recognizing is, something I mentioned I try to do with myself. And I recognize that, there's things that have been created from my pain, and that's for real. Like, things like that actually affect who we are. Now I'm in a space where those things are in my head now. It's like they kind of just don't go away. They kind of just don't go nowhere. They just kind of stay in the head, stay in the brain. It's always bugging me and asking me, do you weigh too much weight? Are you don't have this, you don't have that, right? Especially as a woman. As a woman, it's really hard. It's really hard as a woman to feel like your worth isn't tied to your physical appearance. So it's a journey. It's a journey to not feel that way. And it's a journey to disconnect from whatever pain was projected into my subconscious and my conscious brain to make me think that there was something about me that caused me to get cheated on, or caused me to, go through low self-esteem, all these things. And it's just not the easiest thing to try to fix or grasp in yourself. And along the way, I've lost people because I've opened up. I've lost people because I simply tried to share my pain, share what I was going through, and they didn't want to understand it. They didn't want to comfort me, or I don't know. So I'm here to comfort other people, and I'm doing that by just sharing my experiences as a diary here. All the thoughts, all the times where I want to crash and crash and burn, okay? A little existential sometimes, but like not in a morbid way, but like low key be hoping that, in my sleep I'm gonna go to heaven, you know what I mean? But if any of you guys feel like that, I just want to let you know you're not alone. Your pain is okay to speak about. Your pain is okay to be held by other people. And when people love you and can make space for you and how you feel, they're able to grasp that without hurting you, without shutting you down, without telling you that you're the problem. People who love you, they won't try to make sense of why you deserve something to happen to you. And I say it like that because I was arguing on YouTube, and I was arguing with people, and they crazy out here, y'all. I was arguing with people on YouTube about my own experience. Why are you arguing with me? Why are you arguing with me over my experience? Does it hurt you that bad? Does it hurt you that bad to hear my experience? I don't know. Anyway, outside of the people on the internet, I'm just trying to heal. I'm trying to accept. I'm trying to build a better me, a better world out here. There's so many people who are just like me, who feel deeply and love even deeper. That's just who I am. I love people so deep. I thought I would love people more than I loved myself. That's how deep I love people. Like I will just love you more than me. And I would neglect me. And I'm not neglecting me anymore. And it's okay to love people hard and heavy, and also love yourself just as much. And I just hate the idea that because you're hurt, because you're broken, that people see you as weak or as something that needs to be fixed. And it's like, nah, like this version of me right now is perfect. This version of me that I criticize so much in my head, that I can't seem to accept right now. In 5 to 10 years, I'll love this person and look back and say, wow, I'm so proud of her. Wow, like she looked great. Like, wow, like she got through that. I'm gonna be proud of this version of me. And the next version of me is gonna be built off this version of me. So these are stones being built on top of each other. This is the foundation. So I can't even say like, yeah, I'm waiting till I get better. This is where better comes from. Better comes from right here. Better comes from right here. Better comes from right here. So yeah, this is gonna be a diary, and I'm gonna whisper like this in my diary because I I just want y'all to like really hear me. And if you listen, you gonna get it. So, for anybody out there who feels like this, I got you. God got you. You got you. And the foundation is built from this. And that's all I gotta say. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are well. I hope y'all missed me like I missed y'all. I hope that I can be more consistent here and just start the diary kind of how I was meaning to start it. It is going to be a diary, so it's going to be a lot of pain, but I feel like people can relate to that, and it was on my heart from the last video I posted. You'll see how long it's been on my heart if you look at the last video. Like I said, I posted one and I ended up private in it because it just felt so personal, but that's who I am. Like, I'm a personable person. Like, I love to just share who I am. I love to just like, I want to make all the pain into purpose. So that's why I'm sharing, because I know people out there have went through so much and it has shaped them in such a way. And I want to be the one to like let you know you're not alone, and that this foundation that you have right now is going to still be that foundation of the you that you think you want to be later. It's going to be a perfect version then and a perfect version now. You're going to build off of this foundation into the best person ever. And you already are the best person ever.